Well, hello and welcome to day 2. Very exciting. Let's begin. So the first move we're going to do is a squat. Nice and simple. Don't go too low, we're going to keep it fairly short for now. Arms out in front of you, and we're just going to do 10 simple squats. So you're going to bring your weight into your heels, take your pelvis backwards and squat halfway and back up. And again. And what you're trying to focus on as you're squatting is keeping a lift in your hip bones and a lift in your chest. Good, this is 5. And then what you're also going to focus on is what's happening to your knees. So you want to be making sure as you're squatting, they're not going in. You're keeping them going outwards. 2 more. And last one. Good, nice and simple, see? Not too difficult, but we're warming up. Starting to warm up the bum, starting to warm up the legs. So now I'm going to face this way just because we're going to do a lunge. So if you place your hands on your hips, you're going to keep your right foot on the ground for the moment. That's going to be your strong leg. You take a breath in, and then you take your left leg back. Bend it, and bring it up slowly. Remember, this is just a warm-up. So we're trying to focus as we're doing this on ensuring, again, that this knee in the front isn't going inwards and that the ankle in the back isn't going to go inwards. This is 4. And then we're just going to do 5 on this leg and 5 on the other leg. So now press into your left foot and take the right foot back. And again, try to keep the hips really nice and high as you lunge. So you're not going to squash into those hips as you go backwards. You're going to stay nice and long. 1 more. Beautiful. Good. Then we're going to be doing mountain climbers. Again, I'm going to show you options. But your very, very simple option right now for the warm-up is to simply pull the leg in and in. So really what you're focusing on is staying in that plank position with your shoulders nice and broad, and trying to just focus on moving from the hips, not allowing your shoulders to go forwards and backwards too much. 2 more on each leg. Beautiful, and down. And then the last thing that we're going to do, the last move we're going to be doing, is a high knee. So this one is very simple. You're just going to walk. That's nice. But you're going to try and bring the knee up as high as you can. So when we do this at a slightly higher level, for some of you, you might even find that this is hard enough. So take this slowly. And then when it comes to doing it on the higher level, you can just do it a little bit faster. But as we go through it, I'll show you how you can do it at the upper level, if you feel like you want to go a bit crazy. 1 more on each leg. Lovely. Good. Okay. So, I don't know about you, but I do feel a little bit warm. Bum's working a little bit. Everything's working a little bit. So I'm going to be your timer. And we're going to start the clock. So the first thing we're going to start with is the squats. If I can get this to turn around. So when we do the squats, there's 2 options. Either bring yourself simply into a squat and you just try and do it as well as you can in as much speed as you can. That's, let's say, level 1. Level 2, you're going to do it with a little bit of a jump. Okay? Again, nothing crazy. You're focusing on what your knees are doing. Level 3 is you go with a bit bigger of a jump. So you're going up all the way. Okay? 3 levels. Either here, or little jump, or big jump. Okay? You decide. Ready? Let's do this.
Starting your Tabata workout. Get ready.
Get ready. Okay? Let's go.
Exercise.
So if you're going for the jumps, you're focusing on keeping those knees in line with your toes. Same if you're doing the standard squats. And keep breathing. Watch as you're squatting that your knees aren't going forwards. One more. Oh. So, the next thing you're going to be doing is the lunge. When we do the lunge, you can either go for what we did before, which is this. You're going to step one leg and then the other, or you go with a jump. I think for today, I'm going to go with the steps. It's already killing me. It's a hot day. Get ready, you've got 4 seconds. Ready?
Exercise.
Go. So if you're going with the steps like me, you're just taking it in a lot of control, but trying to go as fast as you can in control. And you're breathing. And rest. Whew. God, I'm exhausted already. So the next one we're doing is your mountain climber. So you're going to come down to an all fours position. And again, with your mountain climber, you've got really whatever level you want. So you can be here, do it slow, or do it fast. Okay? You go as fast as you can in as much control as you can. Ready? Let's go.
Exercise.
And again, you're trying to keep the shoulders as stable as you can. You'll find a little momentum, a little bounce, but try and keep it as stable as you can. Keep going. You can do this. I'm kind of telling myself that too. Woo. Oh my. Okay. So then the last movement is your high knees. So like I said before, it can be just a step. If that's enough for you today, that's enough for you today. Or high knees is a run. Okay? You decide what your level is, what you want to do today. Get ready. We've got 5 seconds. Whew. Ready? Let's go.
Exercise.
Good. So get those knees really high up. Don't kind of take it short, even if you're stepping. Even if you're here, you're staying high up. That's what gets the heart rate up, is that height. Okay? So even when you're running, knees are high. And keep breathing. Keep going. Whew. Goodness me. I'm ever so glad we're only doing this twice. Whew. Okay, so remember, we're back to the beginning of the rounds. So squats first, lunges, mountain climbers, and high knees. My goodness, I hope you're as out of breath as I am. I think it's also because I'm talking to you. Are you ready? We've got 5 seconds. Ready for the squats. I'm going to do it this way,
Exercise.
just to show you. So if you're going for the jump, again, you're taking it backwards as you land. You're landing on the toes, but then coming straight into the heels. Keep going. You can do it. If you get tired of jumping, simply go for a standard squat. Just keep moving. Whew. My goodness. That was good. Okay. So next one is a lunge. And that keeps shifting. Whew. Okay. Get your breath back. Breathe nice and deep. Have a little sip of water if you like. You've got 10 seconds. Nearly ready. Okay, get in position. Ready to go.
Exercise.
Let's do it. Remember, you're going fast, yes, if you can, but the most important thing is how you're doing it. So if you're going fast and you're losing your knees, you're losing your ankles, go slower. The control is what matters. That's going to make you get that heart rate up anyway. You don't want to injure yourself. Whew. Wow, okay. Only 2 more rounds. 2 more sets rather. Ooh. So the next one is your mountain climber. I bet I look like a lobster right now, don't I? That never goes away, I tell you. I've been working out for a long time and this face never stops getting so red. I don't know how to stop it really, or even if I can. Ready? Let's go. Into that position, go. Keep going. You got this. Keep those shoulders over your wrists. Knees hugging in. Go slower if you need to, but don't stop. Woo. Oh, goodness me. Okay. You got your last set coming up, so you can definitely do this. Right, let's go. Into those high knees. Remember the name? It's high knees. And be careful how you land on your ankles. Keep those ankles long and lifted. Keep going. You can do it. We're nearly there. Over halfway. Well over. Nearly there. 5 seconds. Ooh. Wow, okay. Well done. That was hard. Seriously hard. Okay. Just keep moving around a little bit. Let your heart rate come down a bit. Oh, goodness. 10 more seconds to rest, and then we're going to actually stretch and cool down. Lovely. Okay. Let's stop those beepings. Okay. So, come to the middle of your mat. Make your feet wide, but not too wide. Feet parallel. Breathe in. Breathe out. Just keep the legs straight. Breathe in. And out. Again in. And out. One more. And out. Lovely. Then remember we've done quite a lot of leg work. So we're going to stretch specifically the legs. Take your weight into your right leg. Lift your left leg. And just nice and gently hold on to that knee. If you need to, you can grab a chair so that you have balance. You don't have to worry about the balance. Focus on the stretch through here. When you're stretching here, try to stop this from happening. Get your ribs into the back and lengthen through your tailbone. Then you can pull the foot to the bum. Then swap legs. Heart rate has come down. That's nice. Still very red, I bet. Obviously I haven't seen myself, so I don't know. Good. Then if you've got your chair, you're going to take 1 foot forwards. If you don't have your chair, actually grab it, because this is quite a good way to do it. Take your left leg back and push the heel down. Straighten your front leg. So this is actually a standard yoga pose. You're going to take your arms forward and just rest there. And try and squeeze your legs towards each other a bit. Really root the back heel into the ground. So you get a nice stretch through that calf. And then swap legs. Excuse me. Push through that back heel again. Straighten your front leg. And squeeze the legs towards each other a bit. And just breathe. Lovely. Then you can move the chair to the side. I'll get mine in. You're going to come down to your mat. And onto your back. Take your feet a little away from your bum. And you might want actually a belt You know I have one under here somewhere. Oh, okay, I don't. I thought I did. Well, I'll show you how you can do it anyway. With your feet a little away from you, drop your right knee into your left leg. Try not to move your pelvis, just lift the leg, turn the knee out, and you're going to bring the foot to the front of the thigh. Now if it doesn't get there without you moving your pelvis, you simply grab the foot, pull it onto the thigh. You might find that's enough of a stretch. If it's not, firstly try walking the foot in. Again, that might be enough of a stretch. If it's not, then lift the leg. Either hold on to that knee so that you can keep control of it, or if you can, you're going to link your hands around that leg, your left leg. And then try to hug the legs to you without lifting your tailbone. And then bring it down. Let that leg come down nice and slow, and then bring the feet away from you again. Turn the left knee in, lift it, take it out to the side and bring the foot onto the front of the thigh. Again, feel free to grab it and pull it on. And then you can walk the foot in. Again, might be enough of a stretch. If it's not, lift it. Hold on to the legs however you can, just to give yourself more support so you're not having to strength hold. And then link your hands through if you can and pull the legs in a bit closer. And try not to lift your tailbone, keep it down. And then bring the leg down. Take that left leg down. You're then going to bring your arms out to the side, lift your pelvis, and shift it over to the left. Then you can bring your legs together and lift them. Breathe in, and as you breathe out, take your knees down to your right elbow. If you want a little helping hand, as if a teacher was there, you simply take your right hand onto the outside of your left knee, turn your head in the opposite direction, and just use that hand to create a little extra length. Breathe. Take it back into the center, legs down, shift your pelvis to the other side, lift up, and take it down to the other side. I get so many clicks in my back when I do that, it feels so good. Lengthen through that side of the waist, turn your head in the opposite direction, and breathe. You could just stay there. Come back into the center, take it back through to the center with your pelvis, roll onto your side, and nice and gently just come up. Then just to get a little bit of a stretch through the back of your legs, start with your knees bent. You can grab a cushion if you need it. I'll tell you when you might need it. Press down into your heels, and then you're going to slide your legs forwards. Now as you slide, if you slide your legs out and this happens, you're going to grab your cushion. And then you can sit up on your cushion. It might not help loads, so if you still feel this, you're going to bend your knees a little bit. As you bend, take your arms out in front of you, breathe in, and then reach up and over. And if you can, you straighten your legs, and you get that nice stretch through your hamstrings. And then come up. Well, that's it. You did amazingly. That's the end of your HIIT session for today. And I will see you tomorrow for day 3. Namaste.